The Young Professionals Network of the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts and Score4More will hold an event Saturday to help more students move toward job opportunities. The goal is to interest more students in pursuing the STEM subjects, that is science, technology, engineering, and math. To tell us about STEM on Talbot Avenue are two guests from the network and Score4More, the president of the network, Charlene Luma, and the co-president of Score4More, Liz Miranda. Thank you both very much for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
I want to start with Charlene. Why have this event here at the Perkins Center on Talbot Ave?
Well, you know, when we think about what the job opportunities are going to look like in the future, they're going to primarily focus in those areas: science, technology, engineering, and math. And we feel a responsibility to make sure that our kids are well equipped for those fields. People in STEM make about 26% more if you think about wages, and also just the way our economy is moving. Those are the fields that are going to be most profitable, and we want to make sure our kids are ready.
Liz, what about your experience in this? Because I'm a lot older than you. When I was growing up, STEM subjects were for boys, but what about you?
So there's a couple angles that I take from this. I went to John D. O'Brien, so that's a math and science school. So we were a little ahead of the curve with our other classmates at other schools. I had trigonometry, for example, when my friends didn't. We had sciences. And I do feel that there is a little sort of class, race, and also sex issues around the sciences. Like, can girls be scientists or coders? We see a huge movement happening with girls who code and other organizations trying to get young women into computer science. We know that these are the jobs of the future, but to be quite honest, they're the jobs of now. Social media, technology, engineering are still very prosperous industries. So one of my things that I focus on with Score4More is thinking about engaging more girls, and that's definitely intentional around making them feel that they can do this.
So how do you engage them?
We do a lot to promote to girls' organizations and agencies and sororities. I'm a member of a sorority. I went to a women's college, so I think I have that inclination. We partner with organizations like the Urban League around getting all young people, but particularly getting girls out of their shell to know that it's really possible for them to be in these four categories.
Charlene, I imagine another thing, and this goes for boys and girls or adults, is that sometimes you feel that you're not capable of doing the stuff unless there's someone next to you or someone like you who's doing it. So how does this event Saturday work in that direction?
Well, I think one of the things that we're going to be doing is bringing young professionals in to actually do the experiments with the kids. So people will have the opportunity to meet people who are scientists, to meet people who are in the health system, to meet engineers and people who are in robotics. And that makes it more realistic and relatable to the kids, especially when it's people who've actually lived in Boston, gone to school in Boston, and now are professionals in those careers.
No, you went quite a ways down this road, and you're in a field that is, in a way, related to STEM subjects. What got you down this direction?
What got me to that point?
Yes.
Just a lot of support, specifically within my family. I have people who are nurses and doctors, and it was very motivational for me to see that they could do it. So it just made me work harder and pushed me towards that direction.
Right. Liz, as far as people who want to get involved with Score4More, even beyond this event coming up Saturday, any way that they can check that out?
Absolutely. So we have a website, score4more.org. We've also been really intentional about being on social media. So most platforms you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and email us score4more617@gmail.com. And I will say one of the things we were really excited about when we heard about the STEM, we have a close affiliation. We have a member that's on the board. Clayton Weston, the other co-president of Score4More, is actually a math teacher. And being an African-American man teaching middle school math, he's going to be involved in the STEM Day. And we're really excited because we get to elevate him, his skills, but I think young people need to see more, particularly men who are doing the maths and sciences in our city.
Shirley, I'm going to ask you before we leave for a little more information about the time and place, and actually the age of the students you're
Sure.
planning for.
It's going to be held at the Perkins Community Center that's located in Dorchester on 155 Talbot Ave. We're going to be starting at 9:30 in the morning. That's when registration starts, and we'll go to 3. And we'll also provide breakfast and lunch for the kids amongst providing the activities for them to do.
All right, thank you both very much, Charlene Luma and Liz Miranda.
Thank you.
We'll have more news in just a moment.